And thank you for including us today. It's brilliant to be in amongst so many people focused on the importance of resilient cities and resilience in communities in the face of climate change. If I could just have a couple of moments to talk about who REALL is and what we're doing and how that sort of relates to this really important campaign, because I imagine a number of people on the call won't know what we do. So REALL is an innovator and investor in green, resilient, affordable housing in urban Africa and Asia. So we're delivering green, resilient housing through purpose-driven local housing developers, and simultaneously addressing some of the, as we know, the huge barriers that prevent the flow of green, resilient, affordable housing at the moment. So access to finance, policy issues. In order to unlock that market, crowd other investors in and really bring the supply of green, resilient housing to scale. So we're doing that against the backdrop of a need of 300 million new homes by 2030. I think Sheila spoke about the rapid urbanisation rates in Africa and Asia. So huge need for the supply of green and resilient homes into the future. So we do this in order to provide an option for the first time that allows people a route to housing that doesn't limit them to living in growing informal settlements with all the inherent vulnerabilities that we've talked about. So along with, I guess, everyone on this call, we really see housing as the resilience solution for the future. Just a couple of moments just to speak about how actually we see great synergies with the work that we're doing in this important campaign of the 4 elements that Elizabeth drew on there. So the finance piece, you know, we're investing in housing and we're looking to crowd in others. We're demonstrating that green resilient housing for low-income groups is an investable proposition and hugely important. So we're developing innovative products such as guarantee facilities. On the design piece, we're working really closely with some incredible climate innovators. So if I can give a really quick shout out to a company called Modulus Tech in Pakistan, doing some exciting climate smart resilient housing, and incredibly harnessing passive design features such as wind catchers. And they're showing a 12-degree reduction in temperature from outside to inside. And when you know, the likes of Pakistan are facing hugely escalating temperatures, and that's really affecting obviously low-income communities within cities. That's a massive achievement. And another company, REALL, Mozambique. If I can cast people's minds back to the 2019 cyclone Idai, which destroyed or partially destroyed 90% of the buildings in that city, the REALL homes stood up. They were barely touched by that cyclone. That's an incredible resilient solution for those people who were part of that community development, part of that design. And then obviously working thirdly with the construction element, so working very closely with those purpose-driven developers. And then of course fourthly on the governance and the policy piece. And I'd just like to call out the importance of the data agenda in this. So understanding all the metrics that are part of the housing value chain. And for us, the affordability piece is absolutely crucial. What are the affordability levels of the people living or needing to live in those green resilient homes? Sheila, I don't know if I have 30 seconds to say, I was struck by you talking about the campaign and where REALL might come to the fore and might be able to add value to this. So really quickly, if I may, I think it's on the evidence, the experience, the learning and the sharing, connecting into the housing developers and the wider ecosystem purpose-driven businesses that we're working with. It's around how do you bring in the private sector, bring this to scale with an investment opportunity. So I think we can bring that support that allows solutions to scale. And then fourthly, looking at solutions for a future growing population to really complement the focus that I'm hearing coming through of the upgrading and the improving resilience of existing settlements. So looking to the future as well as current situation. So yeah, again, thanks ever so much for including us, and I'm really keen to learn more and to get your feedback as to how you feel REALL can be part of this.